All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 26 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today I'm going to resume my grind of the MLB at Field of Dreams program. So if you guys don't recall from yesterday, MLB or SDS dropped the MLB at Field of Dreams program to highlight the return from the cornfields to the diamond, obviously paying homage to the movie. They also added a Conquest map. They added all these players: Ryan Sandberg, Harold Baines, Barry Larkin, Torrey Hunter, and Roy Halladay. So they added those guys. There's also an event program where you can earn Robin Roberts and Harmon Killebrew. And there's also a recap program now where you can earn Luke Keyshaw and Kyle Schwarber. Keyshaw, I think, had a couple home runs. He had a home run, yeah. And then Schwarber, looks like Schwarber had 2 home runs. So, yeah, he had 2 home runs, and then looks like Brennan Marsh had another home run, and Yohan Duran closed it out for the Phillies. So, those are 5 moments that you can add to pick up Schwarber and Keyshaw. Probably good for the event program, which, again, I want to remind you guys, it ends on August 18th. So make sure you get this grind in, because otherwise these 2 guys, you're going to have to wait till the next event reward program or event program in order to get the rewind rewards. So I'll get to this as soon as I finish this up, as well as do this. That way I can add a couple more players to the to my event lineup. Still rocking with my main lineup here. But yeah, that's it. So we're ready to go in, resume our progress. I had actually gotten up to the Chicago Cubs stronghold here. I got to play on veteran. Okay, whatever. I'll play on veteran. It's fine. I don't mind veteran. I just would have preferred I would have just preferred to a rookie. I would have preferred rookie, but veteran is fine. What is this? Audible drop. What? I'm sorry. There was something very confusing that popped up in my on my chat screen. So, but it's gone now. So just pretend it was never there. Come on, get through. Yes! Love having Andrew Jones lead off for me. Guy's got insane power, but even despite that fact, he's fast on the base pass. So I'm happy to have him there lead off. I know I could have CJ Abrams too, but I don't know. I think Andrew Jones is a better leadoff hitter. Besides, Abrams is more hitter. He's more of a hitter than anything. So, all right, good you got your account back. Don't know don't know what problems you had with it earlier, but hopefully those problems are over if you got your account back. But how you doing, Woogie? Oh, okay. Oh, go, Judge. Go, go, go. Yes. A double. Nice. Yeah, better off. Doing good. Your team won the championship. Oh, good. There you go. End the season the best way possible, holding the trophy up high. I had to let that go. I know that clipped the zone, so it's a strike. I'm not arguing that, but there was nothing that was going to make that into a hit. So, all right, so 1 run. Hopefully that's enough, but I'd like to get a second one, possibly even a third one. Excuse me. In the next half inning, or even the third inning, as long as the lead holds. Strike 3, sit down. Down 7-5 and heading to the bottom of the 8th, and bases produced, and bases clearing triple. Wow. Okay. That dude came up clutch. He delivered when the team needed it the most. Good. That's good. That's a moment that guy will never forget. What's up, Hoopin? How are you? Oh, look at that. You got a nice little stream streak here. The ball over the right fielder's head. Trying to get your points up, clearly. You're at 62K. Wow. You're a long ways off, though, from SB Champ, because I think SB Champ has like 150K at this point. Mariners have a big series with the Astros now. Okay, best of luck to them. I don't mean to sound so indifferent to it. It's just you brought up the Mariners, and it made me think of Mariners, not the team, the person that comes in here, and that's why I sounded so like ugh. Mets, I think they start their series against the Nationals tonight, so that's an opportunity right there for the Mets to, spoil the Nationals' chances of getting to the playoffs. Yeah, Hoopin, I do think that. Strike 3, sit down. And I just realized I should have brought in a reliever. But now I got to pitch with Verlander because I've already got one out, and I refuse to do 2/3 of an inning for any reliever. They just option. Just optioned Colt Emerson to AAA and brought up Brock Roden to make his MLB debut. Well, best of luck to Rodden or Roden. I think it's Rodden, but I'm not sure. I think today might be the first time I'm hearing his name. If I've heard it before, I do apologize. Maybe I forgot. One of your friends got drafted to the Tigers? Wow, good for your friend. Best of luck to him in his professional career. Wait, is your friend going with the Tigers, or is he gonna go to college or something? Because that always happens where sometimes the players will go play college baseball because they're not drafted as high and they believe they can get drafted higher. No, not at all. Why would I think that? Okay. Well, best of luck to your friend at the collegiate level, because collegiate baseball is just as hard. So, Michael Lane. All right, I guess that's a name we'll have to be on the lookout for. You never know in baseball. Some of these guys that get drafted first, second, in the first round, sometimes even top 5, they just don't pan out. Whereas the guys that are in the later rounds, those are the guys that turn out to have long careers at the MLB, which is crazy. 6th round, oh, not bad. Not bad. Maybe a year of college baseball, maybe he can improve his stock. But the 6th round is not bad at all. Obviously, in franchise, if you play franchise, it's 6th round is the final round. But in reality, there are more than 6 rounds. I think out of the park 20 the Out of the Park series, which is the computer simulation for baseball, I think they have it as 20 rounds. I have to go back and watch Jersey Born's videos. It's been a long time, but I thought they used to have at least 20 rounds. Where's he going to college? Delaware Hornets? Okay, that doesn't sound like the University of Delaware, because those are the Fighting Blue Hens, if I remember correctly. So, is that another school in Delaware? Maybe a Division II FCS kind of school? Ah, Delaware State. Got it. Wait, isn't Delaware State a historically black college or university? Or am I thinking of something else? Ah. Okay. Strike 3, sit down. All right, the Cubs' stronghold is mine. So next up will be the Brewers, and then we have, I believe, the Tigers, the Yankees. He's in the final year. Oh, so he's going into his senior year. Oh, wow. I hope he balls out of his mind. Does he want to play baseball professionally, or is this more of like he's using this as a scholarship? Okay, so he does. All right. Oh, it's not the Tigers. My bad. It's the White Sox. White Sox, Guardians, and Twins after we're done with the Brewers. Okay. Okay, well, best of luck to him. Hopefully he does well next season. Obviously, that's the big one. Oh, well, I'm glad you were happy for him. Yeah, there were. I remember when I was in college, I never knew any of the baseball players personally, but I knew of them. And one of them who came up was John Rooney. He was by far the best pitcher for Hofstra. I think he was a lefty, and he got drafted by the Dodgers. If I'm not mistaken, I think he might be in Tulsa now. Let me see. Hold on. John Rooney. John Rooney. Baseball. Here we go. Yep, drafted 2018 by the Dodgers in the third round. Like, do they have his? Okay, so he was with Tulsa in 2021 and 2022. Got off to a bit of a rough start, but and then he went to OKC. Spent like a season and a half with them, and then he was with Jacksonville, and then I don't know what. Oh, Sugarland. I think that's Sugarland. So you got Jacksonville and Sugarland. That was 2025, and this season he started in High A. I don't know what BG is, but then he got sent to AAA for Durham, the Bulls. So he's in the Rays organization right now. Again, I didn't know him personally. I don't know that off the top of my head if he did or didn't. I mean, Hofstra baseball back when I was in it, or when I was going to college, it was not good. It was pretty bad, to put it lightly. Wow. Well, maybe he'll get his chance at the MLB. I mean, MLB teams love having that pitcher that can really throw hard. So, was that pitcher a reliever, or were they a starter? Reliever? Oh, wait, that's Hoopin saying that. What about Woogie? Because I was asking Woogie. But yeah, I guess if I mean, a pitcher. No, that's okay. Ooh. Oh wow, that must have been a tough one for him. Oh man. I hate to hear about that kind of stuff because it's like, the guy throws hard, but what a lot of people don't understand is that these pitchers have to be able to keep their composure. Where is that coming from? They have to be able to keep their composure in a very hooping what he just said. I don't know where that was coming from, but yeah, pitchers have to be able to keep calm in stressful situations like that. It can't just be, throwing hard. You gotta know like what the situation is and how you can get out of it and everything. And maybe it was just an unlucky hit, or maybe it was a lucky hit. What prank? Dang. Well, at least we got a run. Andrew Jones with the solo shot. What account was that? Okay, but which account? Oh, you're talking about the GOAT? Oh, that's not a big deal. I didn't even realize that was a prank. I was so busy with Mariners and Joe Burrow that I didn't even, I completely forgot about your thing. Oh, might be too slow. Yeah, too slow for a double play. I mean, not that any harm came from throwing it over the first, but still, when that red marker came up underneath my fielder, I should have just canceled the throw. I couldn't risk having having it get thrown to the dugout, and then all of a sudden that batter or that runner would have ended up at second. Got him. For a second there, I thought you were going to tell me that you were behind the Mariners run the West and Joe Burrow is him accounts. I thought that's what you were going to tell me. Let me tell you, Open, if you told me that, I was going to be pissed. Is he going to catch that? Yep. Okay. Well, you said other account, and that's where my mind went. So I appreciate you're not the person the behind those accounts. Oh, they revealed the well, I mean MLB the Show revealed on X the 5 players that went from gold to diamond, and it's Cedane Rafaela, Dylan Dingler, Drew Rasmussen, Fernando Tatis Jr., so he's back up to a diamond, and Matt Olson. At this point, I'm not really interested in the roster updates because I was more interested when I didn't have the live series collection completed. But now that it is completed, I really don't care. Strike three, sit down. It's like, okay, they could be updated or whatever. Oh yeah, getting Troy Tulowitzki and Otani and Judge, yeah. I don't know why, but for me, it always tends to happen in June. That's when I tend to get all the live series collection done. Strike three, sit down. Like, could I just pull Aaron Judge or Shohei Otani on stream day one so I can at least be half set and then just hope that the other one pops up before June, before we get to summer? Strike three, sit down. I mean, that would be nice. Maybe I can make, I don't know. I don't know if I would keep it or if I would sell it. Because at the beginning of the game, the prices are so ridiculous. It's like, do you want to keep it or do you want to sell it and have over 1 million stubs before anyone else does? I'm just glad that I did pull them. I'm shocked that I did it twice, 2 years in a row. Because I pulled Otani last year, and that was on stream. I still remember it. I was so hyped. And then I only got Judge because of the vault pack. He ended up being one of the options for the choice, so I went with him. And I don't regret that decision one bit.
Outside, that's a ball.
Nice. Nice hit, C.J. Abrams. Now I got to worry about trying to get the other collections done, the flashback collections. All right, nice base hit, Judge. Probably shouldn't have been a base hit, but it is what it is. And that's gone. So Rock with the 2-run homer, and now Kurt is going to get the save. But I understand didn't want to max him too. So I don't either. Beltran's going to be hard. He's going to be hard to do, hard to get. I would start with Victor. Schwarber kind of did, but I understand didn't want to max him till his finest. But that isn't that like the second 99 Schwarber we've gotten? Wasn't the All-Star one 99 as well? Or was he only a 90, 97 or a 98? Maybe I'm thinking of the home run derby one. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. And that one had to be like a 97 or a 98. That's gone. So Ty France with the 2-run homer, now 7-0. Pour it on the Brewers. Pineapple water ice. Sorry, I just saw a post that kind of raised an interesting question about Ronnie Mauricio and his future with the Mets. Like, is it time to move on from him? And honestly, I don't know. Like, he had that great spring training, which I know that's like, so what? But I just, he really had a lot of potential. I think that injury he took in the offseason is what's basically derailed this whole thing. You think Carson Benz should be moved? No, he's not moving. No, unless he doesn't do well for the next few seasons. I mean, the Mets, they selected him first overall, or not first overall, but in the first round. So they're banking on a lot with him. I don't think and the way that he's playing right now, I don't think they're going to move on from him. Plus, they need him in the outfield because he can actually make good plays. And they don't have too many outfielders right now who can't make fantastic plays out in the. You were the 5th person to superfractor Roy? Wow. I haven't even gotten him. And you already got him superfractored. There we go. A double for C.J. Abrams. Oh, my back, my back. Ouch. Oh, I think I may need to get a new mattress. It's been one day, sweaty people. How's it been one day, sweaty people? Who are you referring to? Are you talking to Gamer? Are you talking to me? Who are you referring to as sweaty people? Day one sweaty people. One day sweaty people. I gotta tell you, Hoopin, this is something I've never seen from you before. Like the way it's just, I mean, maybe you had a change of mind or whatever. I just never seen you act this way in my streams, so I'm just wondering where is this coming from? Sweaty people pulling pranks on me? What's going on? Yeah, Okur is definitely finishing this out. I mean, golly, man. Oh, okay. It's an interesting vibe to say the least, but okay. Just seemed unusual coming from you because I never see this from you. Strike three, sit down for that last batter. Strike three, sit down. Oh, wow. No, you don't have to apologize. If it, I just wanted an explanation. That's all. You don't have to say sorry. For a second there, I thought I was going to get timed out or locked in the screen. Wow, no legend thing for this? Okay, whatever. Or no collection for kind of disappointing, but okay. I don't think I don't think Gamer was talking to me. All right, let's take on the White Sox on rookie. That'd be great. Okay. Well, I mean, you don't have to leave. It's just we were wondering about what's going on here, but I mean, if you gotta go, that's fine. I hope you don't feel like you gotta go because Gamer and I are just not, or we're kind of getting a little. Well, I'm getting a little nervous by the way you're acting, but I don't mean to drive you out of my stream. I mean, yeah, people can change. People change. That happens. C.J. Abrams with the moonshot. 2-run homer. Let's go. 435. His 25th RBI. Wow. Okay. All right. If you're not trying, then that's fine. It just seemed weird. That's all. Yeah, we're not trying to start anything either. It was just weird. Though it was the way that you were talking and acting seemed a little seemed a little weird. I know, but we're saying we're not trying to start anything either. Okay, I feel like this is getting a little tense. So how about we just take a moment here, take a deep breath. We'll try to reset. How about that? I mean, who knows? Maybe after this game, I gotta go take. It may be time for me to go take my break. Yeah, I feel like we're going to be hitting the reset button a lot over the next couple of seasons. I hope not, but I feel like that's where we're heading. The Mets, anyway. Dang, just missed the home run. But this is why I like to play on rookie. You could bat around in an inning like this. Excuse me. Okay. All right. That's fine. What's going on with work? I mean, you can talk to us about it if you need to. Oh, no. Oh, I thought they were going to go straight home. They just added Luke Keyshaw and Kyle Schwarber's cards for the Field of Dreams game. That's about it. I'm still just doing the program or the Conquest map to get the program done. I'm actually at the Chicago White Sox stronghold. So next up is going to be the Cubs, and then I've got the Yankees and Twins next. Yeah. Really? Where? Where did they drop them? Because I didn't see that earlier. C.J. Abrams with yet another home run. She left and went to college. She kept talking about me. Oh, so not in a good way. She was like talking behind your back. Listen, I get it. It's frustrating. I totally get that. But the thing is, the reality is that you're going to have people who may put a smile on their face when they see you, but when you're not looking, they're just going to talk crap. That's just the way they are. So, you know, my best advice for you is to not worry about it. Don't worry about her. She's off to college. She's out of your hair. She's no longer your problem for a few months. I mean, that's just, you could be a good person and people would still mess with you. Believe me, I had that in high school. I tried to be one of the nicest people in high school and throughout school. And kids, they talked crap about me. I mean, I kind of figured they did, but I had several of my classmates confirm that for me. Why? I don't know. But you know what? I don't worry about it. Because at the end of the day, I don't talk to... Actually, I haven't talked to any of my classmates that I went to school with for a long time. That's her problem, Hoopin. If she finds you annoying, that's her problem. If the manager found you annoying, I mean, that's not a good reason to let go of you, but never mind. I don't want to even go down that path. Okay? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what she thinks. You know what I say to her? Piss off. Enjoy college. Enjoy college. Go take a break from whatever you need a break from. Just bye. See ya. Can't worry about what other people think. You can only focus on yourself. Strike 3, sit down. See, now that's something I probably was spoken to the manager about. Say, hey, she said this to me, and because I would have taken that as a threat. Like, why would you want to know where I live unless you have bad intentions? So I would have definitely spoken to the manager after she made that comment. Maybe the manager would have brushed it off, but you should never brush off something like that. Unless maybe I'm reading too much into it. Does anyone else have any thoughts? Gamer? Debringa? You guys have any thoughts on that? Strike 3, sit down. I would have, as soon as I would have brought it up to the manager probably a few minutes after she said it. I wouldn't have waited this long till she was gone. Because what can the manager do now about it? What, never hire her again? Maybe he thinks, and maybe they think that she's a good worker. You should have brought it up while she was still at the store. Strike 3, sit down. Because now they can't do anything about it. Wait, so a coworker heard her say this, that she was gonna one day she was gonna know where you lived? See, that's even tougher because now that's hearsay. If she had said it to you, then 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 I would have gone immediately, but now it's just hearsay. And honestly, that employee should have gone straight to the manager after she said it. Or they should have gone straight to you and told you. The fact that they didn't, or was this straight away, or did they sit on it for a while? If they sat on it for a while, that makes me concerned about my coworkers. But if it was immediate, you and that employee should have gone straight to the manager. Oh God. Sometimes when I think that people have the best intentions, it just makes me take it back. But even still, once you heard it, you should have gone straight to the manager. I hope that coworker who told you is working with you on Sunday when you plan on going to the manager, so at least they can say that they heard those words, and that something and okay, all right, strike three, sit down. But still, they should not have waited that long to say something, because that can easily be interpreted just how I interpreted it, as a threat. It's one thing to say that a person is annoying. It's another thing to imply to say something like, "Oh, I'm gonna know where they live." Yeah, and what do you intend on doing with that information? So that's a whole messy situation right there. Sometimes when I think I see the best in people, comes out and it's the worst in them. I doubt it, because she knows that she has a job there, and if they didn't give her, or if she didn't give them any reason not to fire her, then they may ask her back. Look, if the manager does nothing, I if I were you, I would consider looking elsewhere for a job, because I don't think I would put up with that. I don't think they can do anything, so I think your best course of action is to remove yourself from that situation. I'm just saying, maybe you want to look elsewhere. You know, don't even put yourself in that situation. Just try to go find another job. I guess I understand that it's easier said than done, but staying there, knowing that threat is there, and the possibility that she could follow through on it if she looks up any kind of information, like contact information or whatever. Well, you're not really pointing fingers here. What you're doing is you're taking an employee, a coworker, who overheard another coworker say that about you, and you could say, I interpret that as a threat. It's not pointing fingers, it's trying to be safe. Strike three, sit down. And if your coworker tries to minimize it, I would tell her, I would look at her and say, then that, okay, so you confronted her about this? This employee or this coworker who made this threat against you? No, you should not have done that. You should have gone straight to the manager. Although now what she said to you, now you can say that she may intend on following through, because she told you that it was a promise, not a threat, a promise, and that is a threat right there. And how long ago did she tell you that it was a promise? Three weeks? Oh my God. Hoping you really should have gone to the manager as soon as possible. You should not have sat on it for 3 weeks. I'm sorry, but you really shouldn't have. Oh my God. All right, I get that, but she made a threat against you. Okay? This is not about being a snitch. This is about your safety. She clearly threatened your safety and the safety of your family. You should never take threats like that lightly. Never. Never worry about being a snitch. All right? I know, but the manager is not going to be able to do anything 3 weeks after the threat was made. If anything, that manager will probably tell you the same thing that I'm telling you, that you should have gone to them much sooner. Because now, what are they going to do about it? They can't discipline her. They can't talk to her. And at this point, it would be hearsay. I'm sorry, you should have gone a lot sooner. You should still go, but I'm just saying you should have gone a lot sooner. Let me tell you something. I don't tell a lot of people this story, but I just want to show you that I understand where what kind of. Yes, okay, but you got to do more than that. But I understand, what you might be feeling about, the whole situation. When I was in high school, I played football. This was my freshman year. I had a teammate that I did not get along with. In fact, this teammate mocked me. Well, that was it. The guy mocked me, but he mocked me for weeks on end. And finally, I had enough. So at practice, I gave him a shove. Like, what is your problem? Kind of deal. Obviously, I was never going to get an answer to that, but I let my frustrations get the best of me, and I went that course. So what does he do in the locker room? He does something behind my back. I don't know what he does, but I see my teammates. They're laughing and pointing behind me. And I turn around because I know he's going to be standing behind me, and I nearly punch him. Not actually. I just nearly do this. Okay? I just get in close enough to his face to be like, yeah, next time won't be so close. Or next time, I won't stop it. Then he proceeds to walk into my morning class, and while I'm sitting at a desk, and he stands on my toes. I try to ignore him, but it hurts my feet, sitting on him having on my feet and everything. So I get up, he backs off. I'm like, okay, maybe he'll get the message. I'm not fooling around. Get out. He comes back, stands on my feet again. It hurts again. I stand up. He doesn't back off. I tell him to get out. He says, make me. So I grab him and I throw him out of the classroom. Right? So he decides to message me on Facebook later on. I don't know how much later on. I think it was strike three, sit down. Maybe it was like a month after that incident or a couple weeks. And he proceeds to tell me that he's gonna stab me 50 times. He's gonna come to my house and stab me 50 times. And I brushed, and when I got that threat, I was scared, but I didn't say anything because I'm like, okay, whatever, I only need to deal with him for a couple more weeks, and I don't see him in school, so a couple more weeks and I'm done with him. If I don't interact with him at all, then he won't follow through on his threat. And then around just after Thanksgiving, all right, so we're on Thanksgiving break, he reaches out to me again. I'm like, oh, okay, this is a bit of a different tone than what he took when he made the threat. Maybe he wants to apologize. So I type in his name, but I misspell it, not knowing. I thought I had it correct, but I didn't. He goes off on me, and he makes the same threat. Same one. Gonna come to my house and stab me 50 times. And that definitely had me rattled. Almost to the point where to the point where I was debating, should I go to the principal's office? Should I go to police? Because now he's made this threat twice against me, and I have serious concerns about that. He needs to be kept away from me. But when I came back from school, or when I went back to school, it turned out he had transferred. I don't know from what, I don't know why, but he transferred. So I was like, okay, then that's the end of that situation. I unfriended him on Facebook, but I always regretted not saying anything because it was clearly an issue that we needed to work out, and it should have been, or you know, maybe it was a good thing that I didn't say anything, because this guy ended up being an Army guy, and he preaches God, or he thanks God in his, so he's like a church man, I guess. But still, I always felt like I should have said something. Maybe it wouldn't have worked out well, but I always felt like I should have said something. You should and now I do regret it. I do, like, say to myself, hey, I should have reported that. I should have said something. Never take any threats lightly. Even in this stream. No, don't apologize, Hoopin. I'm just telling the story because I want you to understand that I know how you feel. Not wanting to be a snitch or anything, but threats are never anything you should take lightly. You know why I say in here no threat, or a threat against anyone immediately gets someone banned? It's because there was a viewer who came in here and told me they had an MI6 and not to mess with them. And my interpretation of that was they're threatening me, so I don't put up with that. You know, you should still go to your manager. It's a gun. It's a rifle. Even the person who made the threat tried to message me afterwards, and they're like, I'm going to prison, aren't I? I'm like, I don't know where you live, but Twitch is going to handle this. They're probably going to ban his account. And if they believe they should be going to the authorities, then they'll go to the authorities. But at that point, it's out of my hands. The only thing that I did was go to Twitch and say, they made a threat against me, and this was the exact threat. You absolutely should. But at the same time, you should not be dealing with a threat like that. You should not. So I'm glad that you're going to your manager and telling them about this, but it should have happened way sooner. That's what my overall point is. Oh, wait, are the Twins it? Is that it? I guess the Twins are it. Did the Brewers, the White Sox, the Cubs? Look, you're young. Maybe you got scared. That was the point of my story, of my other story about my high school teammate threatening me. That was the point. I know what it feels like to be threatened. It's scary. But you really, once you get over that fear, you really should not be putting up with this. But I'll continue this conversation after I take my break. It's time for me to take that break. I'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll resume this, wrap this up, get the program done, and then I'll start on the event program. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, I'm back. Let's see. I'm just gonna go into the program for a minute and just make sure the thing resets. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. All right, so there's only one stronghold left, and that's the Twins. I'll deal with these areas later, but I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get as close to the Twin stronghold as I can. If it sounds like I'm out of breath, it's because I am. And how many do they? Okay, so I have a bit to play with here if I want to get on rookie. Good. So I can play on rookie. Excellent. What up, SB Champ? How are you? Bet you're happy about that 99 Kyle Schwarber. The Twins? Okay. So I guess you did it the same way I did, which was take the right side of the map and then take the left side. Oh. Yeah, there's a 99 Schwarber. And you don't even have to do much. You just got to complete moments with him. And, well, Luke Keyshaw and Brendan Marsh and Yohan Duran. But you only get Keyshaw and Schwarber out of it. Oh, bad. Come on, Abrams. You can't do that. I mean, if you're going to put the ball in the air, you got to get it to the outfield. There we go. Thank you, Judge. Getting bases, just icing on the cake. That will definitely drive in the run. They're getting stronger, but, it's still struggling with being able to walk long distances and everything. So it's a process. Got to take it slow. Can't rush anything, because if I rush something and that hurts it hurts my body, I'm back at square one. Oh, he is so safe at home. Wow. Warning track. But that's okay. We already have 4 runs, so. I mean, I don't know what caused it. Here's the thing. I didn't go to a doctor ever since I was a kid. Okay? So I never kept up on my body. I never knew if there was anything wrong. I just figured that as long as nothing hurt in my body, then I was fine. But that was a dumb mentality for me to have, and ultimately what led me to this situation that I'm in. So, in a way, I caused this myself. I also didn't diet very well, right? I'll admit, snacked a lot, didn't really eat healthy. Strike three, sit down for the last batter. So, but as to what caused it mainly, that's something I hope to find out on Tuesday. Strike three, sit down. You hate it when it's only moments? See, I like them because it means I don't have to play a 9-inning game. I don't have to waste 40 to 45 minutes. You know, I can get them done. I can get them done and move on. Sure, I don't know how long it'll take for me to get the moments done, but at least I don't have to do a game with it. Okay, well, if you're still on the first moment, you gotta give it time. Just gotta hit the ball just right. Dang it. Oh well. I get that. I mean, you could try swinging a lot earlier. I'm going to go ahead and take Verlander out now. Since it's a lefty, oh, Kurt, you get the call. You'll get it. Remember what I was saying yesterday, where I was like, there are studies, scientific studies that show that people who get really frustrated tend to be more focused on the tasks that they're trying to complete. Strike three, sit down. So maybe that's all you need. And then you'll hit that home run. You also have to do it with Keyshaw. You're going to have to do another Schwarber home run. You're going to have to do a home run with Brendan Marsh. I mean, for the moments, are home runs. Strike three, sit down. So, just to get you all pumped up for that particular program. There we go. All right, Okert is going to get the save here since we just pushed the lead back up to 4. Even bigger than that. Let's go. Base hit. Nice. Well, even if it's not out, which it's not, maybe I can move the runner up. I was hoping that would have gone foul. Maybe I could have gotten another chance. But let's just wrap up this save, get all the strongholds, and then just focus on getting the territories. And then we've got the recap program, get Keyshaw and Schwarber, and after that, I'll get into the event program. Strike 3, sit down. Really? Who's my first baseman? Ty France, really? I had to throw the Oh, now I really got to throw it. Because Keyshaw is taking that lead. I don't like that. And he's taken off. And we're not getting him. Strike 3, sit down. All right, that's the stronghold. So that means all the strongholds in this map are done. Ow. Ow. And look at that, Verlander is now tier 5, superfractored, as is Rock. Beautiful. Oh, I see you got the program done, Hoopin. I'm just about to get it done myself. Not quite. You got it done a lot sooner than I did, because I still have territories to claim. Ooh, you got a ways to go. Oh. Mm. All right, so let's see. We need. Did I get the entire map on this side? Let me check. Yeah, so it's only this side that I need to worry about. There. Just for some insurance. Surefire guarantee that I'm going to get this map done. There we go. The map is done. So if I go over here, yep, we have Roy Halladay, Torrey Hunter, Ryan Sandberg, Barry Larkin, and Harold Baines. We already had Whitey Ford, so we got those guys now. I'm going to go ahead and do these moments for the recap, get Schwarber and Keyshaw, and then I'll move on to the event program. That's not gone. Mm. Oh well. Nope. Butch Husky died? Oh wow. I'm having a hard time remembering him. Oh, nope. Uh, here we go. Butch Husky. He was a former Met. Trying to remember when. I gotta focus on this, though. Here we go. Played 8 seasons in the MLB. Not really, not really much of a career. In fact, he only had a .9 WAR, so he wasn't really that great. He wasn't on the Mets 2000 team. He was with the Mets through 19 through the first half of 19 oh no, through 1998, and then I guess they must have released him or something because he went to Seattle and then Boston, and then after that he spent the 2000 season between Minnesota and Colorado. His best season had to be 1997 was his best season. That's when he had a batting average of 287. He had 24 home runs, 81 RBIs, 142 games. In fact, that was the most he ever played. He never got above 120 after that. He was a right fielder, first baseman, and third baseman. So overall, not a really memorable person. I just saw him. I saw the post from the Mets about it. He spent his first 5 seasons with them. I guess that's why they paid tribute to him. There we go. There's the home run that I was looking for. Can't wait to do this all over again with him in a moment or two. Because now I got to do it with Keyshaw. So I'll be back, Schwarber. First, let me go over there, make sure I reset this. I'll be shocked if that's gone. You got a haircut? Nice. How you liking it so far? Schwarber acquired. There you go. See? You were worried about nothing. Mm. So you're like, you have the hair of a chia pet, right? There you go. Told you. If I had really applied myself in school, maybe I could have been a psychologist. Talk to me about your problem. And I'll let the person talk and I'll be scribbling on my notes. Probably be like, this guy needs to be institutionalized immediately. This woman is a psychopath. God help, God help the person. God help everyone. Or not a psychologist. No, no, it'd be a psychiatrist. That's what I'm thinking of. A psychiatrist, not a psychologist. My bad. I shouldn't have mixed up those two. Well, that's the best contact I've made with the ball so far in this moment. Geez, hitting this home run with Keyshaw is definitely going to be tough. No? Maybe I'm wrong. Yep, I'm wrong. Ugh. All right. Schwarber once again. Hold on. I don't think there will be one. I thought there might be one, but apparently they didn't. They didn't go, or they didn't want to do it. Even though there are collections, flashback collections that only have 7 cards in them. This one I think has 8. But yeah, maybe. Well, not to actually, I'm not accounting for Killebrew and um, Robin Roberts, so not accounting for those guys. So really, this is like 10. Jeez. I'm almost 2 hours into the stream. I think once I get this program done, I'm gonna take my break and then I'll do the event program. Good point. Although the St. Patrick's Day one was a pain in the butt because you had to collect Mike Trout. And that Mike Trout was expensive, especially early on in the game. I still gotta get Mookie Betts from the for the whatever the Easter egg collection. I mean, I can get it. He's more affordable, but still. Nope, that's gonna get caught. Of course. Well, I mean, more affordable for me because obviously I have over 500,000 stubs, so I could afford Mookie. But I don't know if I want to pay that many stubs for him, especially since I'm nowhere close to Victor or Carlos. I mean, I still gotta do cityscapes, gotta do that. Probably would want to get the home run derby collection done. The draft class, I need to get that done. There's a lot I need to get done. But that's what I get for missing a month. Could have been ball three. I had to swing. You need a new shortstop? I mean, C.J. Abrams would be good. I missed that one. Got underneath it. There we go. I hear you. I struggled with him too, both online and offline. Thankfully, I finally got him super fractured, so he's done as far as I'm concerned. See? Just making a couple adjustments to my lineup. There's also Kalen Culpepper. You can use him. Or George Lombard Jr. Use him as well. Man, I'm so close with Andrew Jones. Or not Andrew Jones. Ty France. All right, next up, Brendan Marsh. Um, I mean, I think it's fine. I have an issue with uh the controls for battling with between the offensive and defensive linemen. I just it feels like it's much harder for defensive linemen to shed the blocks this year than it was last year. Last year I was able to do it, and this year it just feels like I have better luck pushing more towards the quarterback than I do trying to shed it. So that's my biggest issue right now. But I mean, overall, it just seems like it's the same as last year. You know, nothing really spectacular um, in Ultimate Team right now. I mean, it's early on. Got to give them time. Wow, just missed it. I just got into franchise, so I haven't done much there. Although they changed the upgrade screen. Like if you're going to upgrade players, you have to look at their player card to know like what attributes would fit better in your scheme. Because I didn't know that, and I nearly upgraded some players with the wrong attributes. Because I want to upgrade their attributes that would fit my scheme better. You know, even if it's the lowest rated attributes, it still would fit my scheme much better if they were if those attributes were upgraded. So, and who knows, maybe if it's a bad enough season, maybe I can trade them off for something else, someone who's going to fit more into my scheme and maybe not cost me as much money. But I haven't done the superstar thing yet, and honestly, I may never, because I just hate how they do superstar now, the superstar league and everything. I don't want that. Like, if you gave me a compelling story, that would have been enough. But there is no compelling story. Honestly, Road to Glory in college football, that's about as good as it gets. Because last year's Superstar League sucked. It was like, why did I even bother, you know, leaving college early just to go to the NFL? Would be better off just playing one more season and having fun. Me neither. All right, so that moment is done, which means I only have one more for Kyle Schwarber. And then I can focus on the event. So, and it's probably the easiest one of all because you just got to get 3 outs with Yohan Duran. Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. Told you it was easier than the other ones. All right, so we got Schwarber. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and check this out, then do this. All right, very good. Okay, guys, I'm going to be right back. When I get back, we'll start on the grind for the event program. So I will be right back. All right, I'm back. You know what? I did want to do these. Oh, that's new threads, though. That's not. Dang. Jackie Robinson. Great. I did want to open up these packs first. I could save the ball in his habit packs and the headliners for another time, but definitely want to do these. Two, 7, 4, 9 for Jeff McNeil, Jonathan India and Willie Mays. At least I'll get 7,000 there. 6496. Beautiful. All right, let's see what I get out of these trade deadline. Maybe I can get one of the 99s. There we go. Casey Mizzy. We got him. We got him. Oh, that sucks. Huascar Brazaban, so there's one that I don't need to get. Eric Miller, who I already had. All right, so 2 new trade deadline guys right there. That's good. So now I only have to buy 3. In fact, maybe I'll put those orders in right now. All right, someone already gave me Clay Holmes. Yeah, definitely going with Zaire Hope. 3753. Whoops. Yeah, that probably should have been canceled a long time ago. $37.54. Oh, look at that. Someone already sold them to me. Good. So now I just got to wait on Connor Early. Someone already outbid me for him. Dang it. That's way too much. But the thing is, someone may... Come on. Just so I can get athlete. Oh, Mizzy. Mizzy. My bad. I thought it was Mizzy. It's 5,000, right? So 721. Hopefully someone buys Curtis Mead from me. All right. Well, I promised an event grind, so my my side here. Baseball Reference will definitely have it. Just hold on. No, they don't have it. Wow. Okay. That is frustrating. You know what? Screw it. Just going to do this and get this over with. There. Hooray, I have Adley Rushman. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. I promised event, and I'm doing that. So we're going to do this right now. Yes, Torii Hunter, Luke Keyshaw, Whitey Ford, so I can have two. Well, obviously, I want Barry Larkin. And I want Ryan Sandberg. And there's Harold Baines. I think that's it. So his fielding is 75. Keyshaw's it. Okay, yeah. We're going to swap the two. And first base, I'll put. Who am I going to put? Thinking Ryan Howard. Let's do Ryan Howard. Third base. Yeah, I think I'm okay with George Kell. And then catcher, we'll leave Gary Carter because he's my only red diamond. All right, and let's just make sure all the guys are. Actually, maybe it should be Larkin who's. batting first, and then Sandberg. Wow, Harold Baines has that much power? Really? All right, I think we're good. Let's do it. And then once I get the Field of Dreams thing done, then I'll switch it over to best players. Hitting tanks too. Okay. Best of luck. Ooh, I nearly got him. It didn't matter. I wasn't going to get him anyway. Too quick. 60, 90 speed. Too quick.
Ball, that's inside.
That curveball did not curve enough. Got him. Yes, sir. Base hit with Barry Larkin. Love to see it.
That's outside.
No!
You're out.
Larkin was supposed to slide to the side. No. Ah, that sucks. And because it clipped the zone, dang it. All right. He's lucky as heck. I should have picked him off. Wow. Okay. Maybe that slider didn't slide enough. Yeah, it definitely didn't slide enough. Caught too much of the plate, more than I would have liked. All right, I'll take that base hit. Out. Of course. Thank you, Keyshaw. That's how you do it, Larkin.
Ball two.
Okay. At least I fouled it off. Nice. Strike three, sit down. All right, last chance to do anything. It's going to be Carter, Kell, and Larkin. And my opponent's going to throw in Keith Folk. He's pitched very well with Folk online. That's probably the best pitch I'm going to get this entire at bat. All right, GG's to my opponent. Not the best first game I wanted to have, but at least I got some hits. And apparently I got my rewind reward as well. Another 5 show packs. Woohoo. Okay, so if I can get 2 more hits, a few more innings pitched, that'll be 15 right there. That'll get me 10,000 XP. Oh wow! I really came 1 parallel XP short. Dang! If I could have just gotten another, if I had gotten that stolen base with Barry Larkin, maybe that would have counted, and I would have been done with it. Wow. Okay. All right. No thanks. Ooh, red showed in nice. Showed I don't know how to say that guy's last name. Hudge. Jeff Supan. Supan. Nope. No, definitely don't want to do that. Oh, yep, there's Sam Musial. But that's Milestone. That's not Field of Dreams. I thought it would be Field of Dreams. Excuse me. My opponent's going to throw out Aaron Nola against me. All right. Attaboy Larkin. Kicking it off with the double. I was thinking about stealing there, sending Larkin the third, but I was like, you know what? It's online. It's not offline. It's much harder. I shouldn't do it. That could have been ball four, but of course I got a chase.
That's in. Ball two. That's ball three.
Let's go. Base hit. Torrey Hunter. And a run scored. All right. So we got ourselves a lead. We definitely got the 2 hits. So that's done. Blue Brock is now P5. Nice.
That's a ball.
Think you got a good one. 99 Kyle Schwarber. Strike 3, sit down. Okay. Hey, it's your decision. I was just trying to help you out here. But if you already have someone in mind, then by all means, go for it. Good try. But Byron Buxton's too quick. You put in who? Oh, really? Oh, Tony Fernandez. Okay. I struggled with him in the mini seasons. He didn't really hit for me all that well. So maybe you'll have better luck with him than I will. Or than I did. Excuse me. That's okay. That's why I asked for clarification.
Nope. Outside.
Ah, man, got the strikeout. Ow. Man, my opponent had no energy with Aaron Nola and manages to limit me to a single. Ah. Strike three, sit down.
Ball. Down.
Strike three, sit down. All right, so I'll take the strikeouts. I definitely need the strikeouts. Yohan Duran. Wow, a perfect rounder. MLB the show. On a knuckle curve, too. That was nearly squared up.
Off the plate. Ball one.
Knuckle curve, and I missed it. There we go. Didn't miss that one. Wow. Just go ahead and get me out. Throw to first. I'm out. I can't believe I didn't. Come on, that should have been a home run. How did Schwarber miss that? Strike three, sit down. Strike three, sit down. And that's the ball game. GG's to my opponent. Take the nice win. Definitely got the parallel XP. Definitely got the hits. Only got one run out of that, so I think I need 9 more. Let's see, how much time? Ooh, I don't know if I have time. 15. Okay, if I get 3 more innings, then I'll get to Robin Roberts. I guess I'll try it. Oh, okay, I was gonna back out, but guess I got an opponent. B-Man 77 2011. 77 2011. Is that his birthday? Or is that their birthday? Ah, too much. Squared it up. Too much. I couldn't. I mean, I could. I should have swung at that. Wow, walk Schwarber. Okay. Let's go. Base hit. Well, there are two outs, so what does it matter? All right, so I got a hit out of that. See what I can do with Felix. Strike three, sit down. Ooh, man, I left that circle change hanging. I got lucky. Strike three, sit down. I actually meant to throw the slider on that one, but I hit the wrong button by mistake. All right, so a couple strikeouts. I'll take that. Nope, that's going to get caught. Because I chased that when I shouldn't have. Please be gone. Please be gone. Let's go! Ryan Howard with the home run.
Oh, that's inside.
Nope. Let's go. Base hit. George Kell. What? Okay. That was kind of weird. I just want to keep punching myself in the face. Chasing all these pitches that I should not be chasing.
Nope, inside ball 2. Ball. Down.
TJ Antone. Ah, man. Okay, let's see. We've got Bellinger, Armstrong, and Lombard. Oh, getting pretty low here. Better put it on charge. Strike 3, sit down. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. That cutter did not cut enough. All right, fair game. Strike 3, sit down. Nice. Yeah, I just got mine done too. Joey Adley Rushman. Oh, I got on top of that. But this will definitely be my last game. Yeah, that's going to get caught. Told you. Wow, trolling in the event? That's new. Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. All right, so we head into extras. Good curveball.
That's outside.
There we go. Keyshaw with the base hit that's going to drive in the run. Cutter right down the middle. Probably not going to get a better pitch than that. But hey, a perfect sinker, I'll take it. Not going to be able to steal with Ryan Howard, though. get back.
Oh, that's low.
Sidestep pitching for Ryan Howard. Let's go. Double. All right, I'll take that sac fly. I'll take it. Nope.
Did he go?
Oh, he did go around? Nice. Man, I thought I left that slider hanging. By the looks of it, I probably did. But luckily, my opponent wasn't able to take advantage, so I'll take that. Got him! We won the game. Catch him out, throw him out, double play. GG's to my opponent. Had me worried there a few times. Definitely had me worried, so. But Ryan Howard was my MVP. I know I'm going to have Robin Roberts once I'm done with this. Yep, there we go, Robin Roberts. And we have the Premier Choice Pack, which probably came from the multiplayer program. But I'm actually going to save that. I'm going to save it for when the new series comes out. So I'm going to hold on to it. Things are done. Ooh, I got 100 hits. How about that? Well, we'll we'll just keep going, that's all. Well, not today, but we'll keep going with the event to make progress in the multiplayer program. So that's going to do it for me, guys. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, this was fantastic. We got the program, the Field of Dreams program done, the recap program done, and we got Robin Roberts from the event program. So now it's just a matter of getting Harmon Killebrew and, then the deluxe pack as well as the events rewind pack. That's all just extra. So it looks like I need 5 more runs. I need 3 more strikeouts. I need 32 more bases, 3 more wins, and some more parallel XP. And then that way this program will be done. So I will resume this progress on Monday. I hope to see you then, 3 o'clock Eastern. Sorry, I had to think there for a moment if I had anything. But no, I don't have anything. That's next Monday. But until then, guys, have a good night and have a great weekend. See ya.